I'm blind because I just talked to a friend. Just met this young lady named Lexus, and I'm doing it so I do not forget. I've had a pretty amazing day in light of my previous occurrences on a on the previous day. In light of it, because brother, sister, woo, you know, we I'm gonna talk about what me and Alexa talked about. I was walking out of Starbucks and this something came on me about it. Just remind me if she pop on, just text it in. Alexis, you can't cast out once you need to cast once you cast something out. You need to make sure you fill it in with something. And I'm going to let me address that first. We was talking about this scripture. I was telling about sometimes I was up in the morning time, early morning, and I was just quiet. It's a good practice meditation just to listen. And what you will hear first off is chatter. And the chatter is you got to get through the chatter to get to the core of what you're listening for. Uh, like then my sister called the time the witching now between like 3 and 4 o'clock. Nobody's a witch now. I promise you that. But the issue is you you sit and you listen. And what I was listening to this morning was a whole bunch of uh, conversation about. Uh, Let me make sure my this is on. Oh man, and my Bluetooth on. Oh man, I ain't trying to make my Bluetooth on. Okay, journeyman, this is a Hero Journey with Dr. D. I'm coming to you again because I don't know if my you was able to pick up the previous uh, dialogue that was stated. The Hero Journey with Dr. D, and we are in them streets. I don't know if I'm gonna have to edit that first half or not, but we'll see. So check it out. I ran into a young lady named Alexis, and it was interesting. But we was talking about thoughts. It had thoughts kind of control your. Hey Clay. Uh, Hey, MC. Hey, Joy. Hey, hi, what was it? Helena. All right. Hola. Oh, Jaqua, sorry. Jaquari. I can't see. I need my readers. But in any case, what I was talking about was that today was, as I went through a very tumultuous yesterday, and it was one for the books. One for the books. One for the books. And so today was a day of contemplation. Contemplation. You say, why? Contemplation, because I was in a lot of thought. And I was paying attention to my thoughts. Now I woke up this morning early, about 3:45, about 4 o'clock, and I just sat and listened. Now okay. And I was actually doing, I was just sitting and just listening. It's good in the morning time to listen so you can actually get in tune with what's going on inside. So you can get in tune with what needs to be going on the outside. Your inside determines what your outside is about to do or projected to do. So therefore, I want to be in tune. I don't speak English. That's funny. That's not funny. I'm sorry. You don't speak English. You may have a translator. But what happened is that I was sitting and I was just thinking about yesterday's situation, and man, it was a lot. And it was a segment of thinking. It was like woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have did this. How many of you all had a situation where you start thinking about it? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, dulda. All that. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. All that. And the thing about what being woulda, coulda, shoulda, you can't change the past. You can't change the past, but a lot of times we want to live there. That was me. Other day, that was me. And so I had So while I was thinking, I started thinking about the whole situation, and in the middle of my thoughts, I heard God saying, "All things." What? All things. What does that mean? All things work together for the good of those who love God and called according to your purpose. Oh, that's my thought. Oh, all things work together. I said, but I could have, should have, would have, need another person, another person. Maybe if I did this, maybe did back, maybe I did. Back, you know, mental backflips is not changing anything. It's just really a tremendous waste of energy. And in the middle of my thoughts, early in the morning time, when nothing else was up but crickets, I was thinking, all, and then the cut of thought that happened, all things work. All things work together for the good of those who love God, called according to his purpose. I said, but Lord, I got these thoughts. And then another thought came in. Cast them down. Cast down what? Cast down every imagination and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. And bring into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. What? He said, yeah, you need to cast it. I said, but Cat said you cannot. It said once you cast something else, when you cast it down, then you need to put something else in. A lot of times we cast down a whole bunch of stuff, but we're not replacing with anything positive. You know, we cast down a negative food, but we don't pick up an orange. Cast down a donut, we don't pick up an apple. You know, throw down a negative magazine, porn magazine. Don't pick up a Bible or something that can enrich our livelihood. We just leave a void vacancy, allowing anybody to input something in, that infuse something into our thought life. We allow ourselves to be programmed because we refuse to put something in. So whenever you hear it cast down, be sure to throw something in. You hear it cast down, every imagination, every high thing that exalts itself, every thought, then you need to put in thoughts that don't do that, the negative thing. Do the positive, put in the positive to the negative. You're casting down the negative, right? And so therefore you put in a positive. That's a word for ages, right? You cast down the negative, then you put in the positive. Easier said than done because there's so much negative stuff around us. More than that, there's a lot of negative stuff inside of us. And based on things that had happened to us. And if we don't address those things, they'll determine our destiny. Yeah, they'll determine our destiny. We're not determining our destiny. Sometimes we think we determine our destiny because we're infused with somebody else's program. And when we're infused in somebody else's program, we feel that we are the one in the controller, in the driver's seat. However, isn't that the purpose of the program? The purpose of the program is to make you feel like you're in control. But really, you're being controlled. I'm just saying, you're being controlled. And that's a lot of reason why a lot of herd mentality goes herd mentality is very effective because a lot of people just refuse to think on their own. They choose to think like other people, even if they know the right thing. I do this thing with my kids in the morning time when I take them locations in my car. I just put the whole armor of God on. You say we shout out the gospel peace, so we can learn how to be like Jesus. We gird our loins of truth, so we make a choice to be honest. We put the breastplate of righteousness on, so we make a choice to walk in the right place. We put the helmet of salvation to protect our mind, our thoughts, our attitudes from the attack of the enemy to try to get us to do the wrong thing, especially when we know the right thing to do. Shield of faith, so we always walk in faith and never walk in fear, because no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And we do all things through Christ that strengthen us. And it's sword of spirit, so we equips us to live by the word of God. Go figure, right? Yeah, we do. We need to guard the gateway. Guard the gateway. Because everybody's trying to get a piece of that green matter because it matters. All right. Let me see if my message speak English. I don't speak here. Uh, thank Colin. So, so this is a hero's journey. So, if you find any value in this content, how about you help me help you so we can help others? How? By clicking subscribe, commenting, and sharing. Because when you do that, you organically help build with me and grow with me, so we can make it better tomorrow. Today, this is a hero's journey with Dr. D in them street doing a hero's rant. And remember, if you don't remember anything else today, remember this: every day you get a vertical, make it your goal in life to always move forward and stop living in the rearview mirror. Here's Journey with Dr. D, and we are out.